Hi everyone, John Nelson here again from Innovista Law, home of the TCPA Defense Force, with another piece of important news regarding the TCPA that could potentially and hopefully save your business potentially millions of dollars in litigation costs and TCPA fines. Now, as we mentioned last week, we filed comments at the FCC regarding three key aspects in which the FCC should interpret the TCPA going forward. Now, we are happy to say that in our effort to create a unified response from companies, mobile marketers, platform providers such as yourself, we actually got 33 companies to sign on to those comments. And that's huge. It was, number one, the largest group filing that was presented before the FCC in regard to the TCPA interpretation matter. And secondly, we believe that because of the large unified response that we provided to the FCC, the Commission will truly pay attention to the positions that we advocated and hopefully take those into consideration as it interprets the TCPA going forward. But as we've been advocating for years, the TCPA itself is not something that will simply go away because of a singular act. It truly takes continuous effort in order to effectuate change. And it's important for businesses like your own to really jump on every opportunity that we have to have the FCC narrow the TCPA's applicability to businesses such as yourself. Now today, I'm happy to report that again, your business has the opportunity to effectuate change, to jump onto another set of comments in order to ask the FCC to protect businesses and make common sense TCPA reforms. Again, just like before, this opportunity is available to you at no cost, free of charge. And again, just like before, it will only take 10 minutes of your time. 10 minutes of your time to potentially save millions of dollars down the road. Now, last month, the TCPA Defense Force, again working with one of our clients, Tatango, filed comments at the FCC regarding its proposal to create a reassigned number database that companies could use before making calls in order to ensure they were not contacting users who have obtained a reassigned phone number. Now, Tatango supported rules to that effect with a little more particularity in mind. First and foremost, Tatango supported rules that advocated for the implementation of a safe harbor provision for companies that would use a reassigned number database. What that means is if you were to use the reassigned number database and somehow accidentally still call or text a number that had been reassigned to a new user, you would not face TCPA liability for those actions. And number two, Tatango and the TCPA Defense Force advocated for a reassigned number database concept that was commercialized and supported free market principles. What we mean here is that we did not support a database that would be FCC controlled or federally sanctioned, i.e. a federally sanctioned monopoly. What we supported was a commercialized database system where anyone could create a database, and we would create a system where the free market decided whose databases were good and bad, keeping costs low and increasing competition to provide companies like you who would use the database with simply the best product on the market. Now, again, the outcome of this proceeding could truly be important for companies such as yourself. First and foremost, it could be important because in regard to the TCPA interpretation comments that we filed last week, there's always a chance that the FCC does not take the positions that we advocated, that it does not interpret the reassigned numbers provision of the TCPA to apply to calls to the number that the party intended to reach, instead choosing to interpret it to mean the person that was called. And number two, it could effectuate change because at the very least, it would protect you and your business from facing liability for contacting a reassigned number. Again, that is a huge area of TCPA liability and TCPA cases that we see on a daily basis. And that could be totally wiped out by this proceeding. So again, this opportunity is available to you, but it's only available for a short period of time. Comments with respect to this issue are due on July 9th. That's 4 days from now. So the window to act is closing rapidly. Again, though, 10 minutes of your time could really make this effort all worth the while. And again, it's at no cost to you. So if you're interested in learning more about this opportunity, about the comments that we filed on behalf of Tatango, and you have the authority and power from your business to sign on to these comments, I would encourage you to click on the link in the information that's below to read through it and to sign on to the comments if you agree with them. I'm John Nelson from the TCPA Defense Force. Thank you.